Hey guys, Johnny again. Right, this video is going to be another video on a response to Metal Mickey, Judas Priest albums. This is my review of the most awesome record, Screaming for Vengeance. Yes, I do have this. Where's it gone? There it is. I do also have the 30th anniversary with DVD, so I'm going to stick that up there. Obviously they changed the artwork slightly different. It's coloured slightly different, which is a shame because this is cool. I love this cover. This is one of my favourite covers, and even though it's quite simplistic, I should say, this is an album that came out in '82, and for 1982 standards, right, this is one hell of a killer album. I would say that this is my favourite Judas Priest record by far. So yeah, I don't want to be too biased, but I think my scores might be quite high with this. Right, I'm trying to pick out tracks on here that I don't like. I have got one, but you'll have to wait till we get through the CD. Right, so this is obviously my favourite Judas Priest album, and it's I'm just trying to think of a different song to what I've chosen as the song that I find not to be that great before I go ahead, but I can't, so I'm going to stick with the same song. Right, number one song, the first song, the Hellion, which is an intro to Electric Eye. The Hellion is honestly an amazing intro, one of my favourite intros ever, and then so I'm going to give that a 10 out of 10. Then we go on to Electric Eye. Electric Eye is just one hell of a killer song. I love the guitar work, I love the subject, and it's just about, obviously being spied on by all these sort of cameras around in the streets and stuff. And obviously back then there weren't so many, but it's the whole we are spied upon by all these governments and stuff like that, and police and stuff like that, quite a lot. There's not many places you can go without being caught on camera. So yeah, so we're not really free, we're just we live in a world, but I suppose, yeah, we live in a world of lots of crime. Well, maybe where most of you guys live, but where I live, it's very, very minor crime. It's not like we get someone shot, murdered, stabbed every day. The last time someone was shot in Guernsey, I can't remember. Last time someone was stabbed in Guernsey, I can't remember. And the last time someone was I don't know, murdered, my God, the last time someone was murdered in Guernsey, geez, I know one of my mates murdered his mum, but that would have been 2001, 2002 time. So yeah, it's been a while. And so yeah, we don't have much crime at all in Guernsey. The police tend to go out and arrest people for traffic offences the most, because they've got nothing better to do. And even if you call the police out in Guernsey, they normally don't even turn up, or some of them are some of them don't even turn up to the right place when you call them. I've told them where to go, yeah, in that aspect as well, but told them where something's happened, like if we've had an incident in the past, and they go, "Can you just tell us where that is?" And I'm like, what the hell? And you see them drive past and they're like, "Where are we? Is this because our island is set up as parishes, so there's different parishes. If I live in St Peter Port, there's other parishes in the island. There's, I can't remember how many there is now. St Peter Port, Vale, St Sampson's, St Andrews, Cattel, St Saviour's, Torterall, St Peter's, Forest, St Martin's. So there's a good 10 or whatever. And honestly, the police, some of them just haven't got a clue where things have happened. So yeah, so that's all about Electric Eye, and being spied on and stuff like that, and crimes and stuff. So I'm going to give Electric Eye 9.8 for sure. Next song is Riding on the Wind, which is always one that's really cool. A good driving song as well. And I'm just going to give the rating for that, and that's going to be a 9 out of 10. Then you got Bloodstone, which is yeah, okay, they just go Bloodstone, like I think Mikey had mentioned in his video, Bloodstone as the thingy, and it is. I do love the guitar work, I love the song, but that bit where it just goes Bloodstone, I just think, okay, it's not that great, but only that bit. So I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10. But then Take These Chains, the next song, which is really cool, just chains, and then it's got Take These in before, it's in brackets. That's a better song, I find, than Bloodstone. I'm gonna go with Take These Chains being one of my, it's one of my favourites on here, and I do love that song, and I'm gonna go with that as a 9 out of 10. Then we get to the song Pain and Pleasure, and yeah, Pain and Pleasure. That's actually the song I don't like on this album. It just a bit, I just get bored of it big time. So I'm only going to give that a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. Then we go to Screaming for Vengeance, which is immensely awesome. That's definitely 11. I mean, well, we're going to have to do, can't do 11 out of 10, but it's going to get a 10 out of 10. Then You've Got Another Thing Comin, which is just blows my mind. It's an awesome song, and I love it all. I can never say a bad thing about Screaming for Vengeance. Another Thing Comin, You've Got Another Thing Comin. So that song alone is going to be, again, I would give that 15 out of 10, but I can't, so it's going to be 10. Then we got Fever. Oh, do you know what? I have loved this song since I first heard this album. That song is one of the ones that people don't really mention, and I just love it. I love the guitar work, I love the song, I love how Rob Halford sings. Well, nearly all the songs he sings are amazing. And Fever is just awesome song. I would like to give that a 20 out of 10. That's one of my favourite tracks of theirs, but I can't, so it's going to have to be a 10 out of 10. So still up there. And then Devil's Child, which is just awesome as well. That's a 10 out of 10 song all day long. So yeah, amazing album. Love that album to bits. I'm going to give that album 10 out of 10 for sure. Don't Give a Monkeys of Pain and Pleasure has ruined it a bit for me. The rest of it is just killer. So that's why that's a 10 out of 10 album for me. And if you get a chance, get this one as well with the DVD, which is the DVD I think is the one that's called Live Vengeance normally. Where you buy it as Live Vengeance, I think it's called, from 1982, and it's the same DVD. So yeah. Oh, and then it's got, includes DVD of previously unreleased vintage US festival footage from '83. Oh, sorry, the US festival. So it's got the US festival stuff on there as well. I'm going to have to stick that in and check it out, that DVD, because I thought it was maybe the Live Vengeance DVD. We'll be watching that in a minute. So yeah, cheers for watching, keep rocking, and check out that on YouTube first. You will not be disappointed if you're into hard rock and heavy metal, so keep rocking.